I'm Loriann, and I'm the wife of the party. We celebrate people. Most of you know us from working with some high-end Hollywood celebrities, but we do it all, big or small. If you caught my first video, I showed you how to make this beautiful centerpiece. Well, today, we're going to take it one step further, and I'm going to show you how to design a tablescape with everything from SHEIN. Let's get to work, but first, I'm going to start with a fresh, clean table. So I'm going to begin by removing it all so we can start from scratch. So I selected my items from SHEIN based on my personality. I like warmth. Everything that I do, I'm very touchy-feely, I'm very loving, and I like to portray that in everything that I display and design. For me, I also like to treat my friends to something a little bit special. When you sit down to the table and it feels good and it's beautiful and it's well styled, it's just like going to a fancy dinner. So for me, I placed all the pieces together that would give that wow experience to my family and friends. So before I lay the chargers, let me just talk about the tablecloth. With this, I'm going with a very neutral color so that you can really watch and see what I'm doing to show you how to style your table. If you need to search for something for a specific table at home or for rentals that you may pull in, if you go on to SHEIN and you search table runners, table linens, you can also go and drill down into all the options that they have to offer for you. All right, let's get to the fun stuff and start by placing our plates. Now, the set that I selected from SHEIN has a few different place settings to it. This is because I like layers and depth, but you don't have to use them all. But I have tons of delicious food that I plan on serving, and I want all the things. From the china I selected, it's a 16-piece set, which means you get 4 complete place settings. This runs you around $100 or less. I used 2 to set my table for 8. The one thing we do not enjoy about the holidays is the cleanup afterwards. What I love about this set is it's china and you can stick it right in the dishwasher. So I'm starting to feel that my table looks flat and I need to see some dimension. I found the most perfect candelabras on SHEIN, and again, I like things in odd numbers, so I'm going to pull them and just place them to start to see where I like things. As I'm placing my candelabras, I want to point out I won't add the candlesticks until the very end, and I'll show you how to keep them right inside so that they're not knocking around and they all look perfectly straight for the presentation of your dinner. Coming up next, I'm going to set our glassware. I want to serve white wine, red wine, and it's always important to have a water glass. And you can also serve mocktails in the white or red glass. It's just for the formality of pretty glassware on your table. There's a certain order, so you're gonna want to place the water glass here, and you'll see where I'll place the white wine glass and the red glass will be furthest back. So the difference in your stemware is the shorter one will be your white wine glass and the taller, fuller will be your red. I'm going to go ahead and place one closest to me, which is my white, and the furthest out, which will be the red. We can adjust all and fine tune it all at the end, but for now I'm just trying to get everything laid out so we can do the final touches. Next, let's get to the fun part and start styling our florals. So initially, I was only going to go with one arrangement, but I decided to go with 2 because my table was going to feel a little sparse. Sometimes if you didn't plan on that, and if you have those extra vases or vessels on hand, you can even split them up if you need to be able to just distribute them a little bit more evenly throughout the table. And that is why I have all the small pieces to come in and make it really vibrant. Let's jump right to the napkins. Remember, everything does not have to match. So this is a cotton, this is a satin, and it's going to blend so well together. And I found the perfect napkin rings on SHEIN. What I like about doing it this way is it doesn't have to be perfect, and it's not intimidating. Literally loop it through, fluff it up, and place it in the bowl. All right, next, let's get ready to set the silverware. I found the perfect gold flatware on SHEIN, and I think it's ideal for the holidays because it's very universal. Everyone has silver, so why not show off with a little touch of gold? It's under $20 for a 30-piece set, which is a setting for 6. I bought 2. So you always want to ensure that your knife is facing in towards the plates on the right side, fork on the left, my spoon over here. I have a seafood fork with this set. I'm not going to use it, so I'm gonna place it away and just finish off with my dessert spoon at the top because it's holiday time, lots of desserts, lots of after dinner drinks, coffees, and now my place setting is complete. You can never have too many flowers, and I want more. So, if you didn't watch the video where I showed you all how to make these beautiful centerpieces, I found this box on SHEIN for under $10. If we open this up, it's going to be enough to complete the entire tablescape. Now for the final step, we're going to add some candlelight. I found all my candles on SHEIN, and I found them in 2 different colors, ivory and white, because I want to test it out and see if I like the contrast of using both. So I have my candelabras, I have my candles. I always like to place them first to see how they fit. Sometimes these are a little bit sized differently, but this is a little wobbly. So what I do is I take my lighter, I light the bottom here. Nice and melty, don't be afraid of it. You don't want your candles falling over at the dinner table. Look what a huge difference this made. I get excited about everything. I'm super excited about this table. Plus, I went rogue and added in a few extra gold candlesticks. I hope I inspired all of you as you're planning your holiday tablescape. And remember, you can find all of this on SHEIN.